Dominican Republic authorities are refusing to give any information surrounding the death of an 11-year-old Haitian girl, Stephora Joseph. And when I say that the Dominican Republic authorities are going out of their way to not give any information on what happened to this little girl, I mean no autopsy, no preliminary recordings or reportings, no surveillance tapes, despite the family demanding for it. What was supposed to be a celebratory rewards night for the straight-A students, yes, she was a straight-A student, ended in tragedy when the 11-year-old Haitian student Stephora Anne-Mircie Joseph drowned in an unsupervised hotel pool during a school excursion on November 14th. A trip that was organized for the top performing students at a private school in Santiago, which is why Stephora Joseph was permitted while she was there. However, the problem is nationwide in the Dominican Republic, there is a 15-year ban on aquatic school trips issued by the Dominican Ministry of Education in 2009. This was a trip that was organized by a school to a private villa in Guarabo. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Either way, it should have never happened. It should have never happened. And now that it's cost somebody their lives, Dominican authorities are not giving any answers. And it just so happens, coincidentally enough, that the life that was claimed was a Haitian one. This school brought a whole bunch of children to a villa with a pool, with no lifeguards, no medical staff, no proper supervision, with basically no type of basic safety precautions in place. And they're not answering. They're not giving us any answers. And even though the Dominican authorities are choosing to exercise their right to silence, thank God for Dominican investigative journalists such as Esteban Rosario and Delvin Duran, who actually got us some answers. Their reportings actually alleges that Stephora didn't just simply drown like Dominican authorities want to make it seem. Apparently, they said that 3 Dominican classmates, boys, aged from 12 to 13, they entered the pool with her and repeatedly forced her head underwater. They repeatedly forced her underwater. She fought her way up twice, but on the 3rd time, she did not resurface. This was not an accident. This was not an accident at all. This was not an accident. This was racially targeted violence, the same kind of racially targeted violence that literally runs rampant in the Dominican Republic, especially towards Haitian people and Black people. Before this tragic event that claimed Stephora's life for months prior to, she would come home crying to her mother, asking to change her skin because of the bullying that she received at school at the hands of Dominican students. Crying, saying that she wants to change her skin color. And when her mother asked why, my love, she said, because they're calling me a dirty black in school. That's how Dominican kids are raised to treat Haitians. That's how Dominican kids are raised, ignorantly raised to treat Haitians. And now she is no longer with us. For months, she's been crying out due to the racism that she was facing living in the Dominican Republic, just being a Haitian girl. She went to school. She got straight A's. She did what she had to do. And still, she had to deal with the harassment of the ignorant Dominican people who are raising an ignorant Dominican future, because it's the children that they're planting that racism in. You understand? Now she's not here. She's not here, and the Dominican authorities are refusing to show us surveillance footage as to what happened, because I'm pretty sure we would see 3 Dominican boys dunking one girl by herself under the water repeatedly, and her fighting to get her way back up to get some air. That's probably what we would see. And they don't want us to see that. They don't want us to see how disgusting the Dominican Republic government truly is. They don't want you to see it, but I'm going to talk about it. I got the platform, so I'm going to speak on it.
Stephora Joseph was unalived because of racism in the Dominican Republic. There are stories that make you sad, and then there's stories like this. According to Elvis Duran from Luna TV, she was bullied for years by her racist classmates, and then one day 3 boys kept sinking her into the pool until she no longer could swim to the top. Now, apparently this is a wealthier school in the Dominican Republic, so they have cameras everywhere, including inside the pool, but the school gave the mom no information. I mean, the mom doesn't even have the autopsy results. Like, her daughter's body just isn't sitting there. Like, she needs to get answers before she can bury or cremate her daughter, and no one seems to have any urgency. And you know what's crazy? Everybody and their mom is being racist towards Latinos right now. Like, we're literally being ran through the mud. And we ourselves are being racist, anti-black specifically. From that guy getting 17,000 likes for saying that really racist word, to Mexicans being racist against Miss Cote d'Ivoire, to this.
Two weeks ago, an 11-year-old Haitian girl walked into school excited for a day of celebration, a reward for her hard work, her intelligence, her excellence. Her name was Stephora Anne-Mircie Joseph, a bright honor student, a child who loved modeling, a little girl who dreamed of becoming a doctor. But by the end of that school trip to a private ranch in the Dominican Republic, Stephora would never return home, and her mother, a Haitian immigrant navigating a country that often treats people like her as invisible, was left begging for answers no one wants to give. This tragedy didn't happen in a vacuum. It happened in a country where anti-Haitian sentiment runs deep, where deportations are sky high, where Haitian children are bullied for their skin, their hair, their accents, their very existence, and where, too often, when a Haitian dies, people don't ask enough questions. Stephora's mother, lovely Raphael Joseph, remembers the morning clearly. She dropped off her only child, her world, at 7:15 a.m. The school promised a safe field trip, a chance for top students to celebrate. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. At 11:30 a.m., she got a call. "Your daughter isn't well." Minutes later, "Never mind, don't worry about the hospital, just come to the ranch." When she arrived, she saw the flashing lights of an ambulance, police everywhere, but when she desperately tried to see her little girl, she was blocked. "No, you cannot see her," they told her. "She's receiving medical attention." She waited and waited for 4 hours. And after 4 hours of silence, fear, and confusion, a local authority told her the words that broke her spirit. "Tomorrow, go pick up her corpse." A Haitian mother told her child was dead, just like that. No explanation, no apology, no urgency. And since that moment, no one, not the school, not officials, has given her a clear answer about how her daughter died. The school says it was drowning. But the surveillance video? Still hidden, locked away. A video that could show whether her daughter struggled, whether someone held her underwater, whether there was bullying involved, whether negligence or something far more sinister occurred. And this matters because Stephora had been bullied before. Kids mocked her for being Haitian. They teased her hair. They made her feel small for being who she was. And yet, the school sent this same child, who could not swim, to a pool with 87 students and only 3 adults watching. Not 3 lifeguards, not 3 trained safety officials, just 3 adults responsible for nearly 90 children. A Haitian rights advocate put it plainly. Where were the adults when this was happening? And this case is now exposing an uncomfortable truth. Haitian children in the Dominican Republic are often unprotected. Unchecked bullying goes ignored. Racial hostility is normalized. And when harm happens to a Haitian child, justice moves slowly, too slowly. Some Dominican journalists have even reported rumors that the girl might have been held underwater by 3 boys from affluent families. Boys whose families have protection, influence, and power. Others think she was targeted because she was Haitian. But nobody knows for sure, because the only people who can know are refusing the mother access to the footage. Why hide a video unless the truth is ugly? And yet something unexpected is happening. Dominicans, even those who've held harsh views toward Haitians, are speaking up. Voices across the island are demanding answers. Public figures are calling out the school. Journalists are questioning the silence. because everyone, Haitian or Dominican, can feel the injustice in this case. This didn't feel like an accident. It felt like negligence, wrapped in silence, soaked in racial tension, delivered with coldness. Finally, after pressure, the Dominican Attorney General ordered a stronger investigation. But Stephora's mother, who wasn't even taken seriously when she first tried to file a complaint, continues to cry out the one thing she knows: I just want justice. I want to know what happened to my child. And in a country where Haitians are often treated as outsiders, invisible, or unworthy of compassion, her demand for justice is not just for her daughter, it's for every Haitian child who has ever been bullied, mistreated, ignored, or silenced. This is bigger than one tragedy. It's about a little girl who deserved to live, a mother who deserved answers, and a community that deserves the truth.